Winter, I know. Well, let's turn the heat on. Guess what? It's freezing out. Oh, that makes sense. You know what? You wake up and your throat feels dry, your skin feels like an alligator, your hair is brittle. Then you look at the furniture. Maybe you have like a piano and things that have to have moisture in the air. Well, LivePure has a very large ultrasonic 1.2 gallon humidifier. However, it comes in a very small package. It is beautiful. It is modern. It is not your grandparents' humidifier. I love this. This is actually the biggest size that we do, and it gets, you know, turning the heat on gets the moisture out of everything. This puts it back in. Let me show you the three beautiful colors I have. Sage green, how pretty is that? I love the big LED screen. Look at that big screen. We also have it in graphite. Most popular is the graphite. If you want the graphite, you need to be ordering. And then, of course, we have white. Free shipping, on sale, 20 bucks to get home. We're gonna go to our friend Vonabelle Sherman, who's not only one of our favorite guests here at HSN, she's also a registered nurse and an organizational expert. Vonabelle, I'm gonna tell you, when I used to tour for a living, I would travel, when I'd go work in Las Vegas, you would call down to the front desk and have them bring a humidifier to the room. It was something that hotels have in those drier climates because you can't even talk. It's so dry. I love that we're doing this beautiful. This is the prettiest humidifier I've ever seen.
Yes, it is a nice one, and it's got a great footprint, as you pointed out, 7 by 7 by 12. So this is an incredible output for a small footprint, actually. But this is our biggest, and as Helen said, so look at how much this fits, a little over a gallon. So, and you can bring this to your water source or bring the water source to you. It doesn't matter because it does have great features. Now, some of the features are the great capacity, which will take you through almost a whole week as opposed to something that needs to be filled every night. You also have antimicrobial built into this unit. So right here on the top, this cover comes off. You can see that's the input. Now, comforting is that this entire area inside has been treated with an antimicrobial silver. So you never have to worry about anything growing in there. Like in the old days, you always had to be worried, mold, bacteria. Because of today's new technology, you don't have to worry about those things. And then the other thing I really like that makes this one different is this has a little drawer in the back. It actually says aroma on it, and you just pop it out of the back. This enables you to add essence to your humidifier. So that essence could be something that helps you this winter, helps you breathe better. Like for me, that would be menthol or eucalyptus, but maybe you want lemon. Maybe at Christmas you want a fir smell like a Christmas tree. All totally up to you, and you will use whatever you have at home. Just put a few drops on the tray and tuck that into the unit. So that's a super nice feature that I don't see very often in the humidifiers. And then here you can take a peek into all the little different aspects. Ultrasonic technology, you want that. So it's high vibration, making the cool vapor. Cool vapor is important. Look at the aroma tray. You could really see that right there. And then I love the handle, because the handle lets you take it to the kitchen or to the bathroom, wherever you want, or you can bring the water to you, and then you get this great output. I think coming up next we'll be showing the dial, because the dial on this is very important. I've never seen a humidifier with so many choices. So when you look at the dial, you have your off on, then you have a humidity level. So you see this big plume, but I can choose 1, 2, or 3, which means like a small, medium, and high. But then I also get to choose my level of humidity, anywhere from 40 to 75%, Helen. Because what happens in the winter, what you were feeling in Las Vegas, what Alice feels in Colorado, is that we turn on the heat. And it could be forced heat, it could be the heater in the house, it could be a fireplace, Helen. Yeah. And then boom, 45% relative humidity is gone, 10%, and that's when you feel uncomfortable, right, Helen?
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I remember, of course, I've had humidifiers before. I've had them in my house. None of them looked this nice, first of all. And there was a lot of, you know, kind of gross cleanup. I love that the new technology actually has antimicrobials. So it's so easy. You know, you have to pour water in. The water goes out in, you know, as in like a cool, it's not hot, by the way. This is a cool, humid air, and then hydrating everything, including your skin. You know, we're based here in Florida, and living in Florida with the humidity here, my skin feels hydrated, feels really great. When I go somewhere else, when I travel other places, it feels so incredibly dry. It's like bringing the health benefits of the humidity wherever you are, especially in the dead of winter, right, Vonabelle?
Yeah, and in the dead of winter, unfortunately, that's when we see some illnesses, some respiratory problems. And you know, sometimes with the humidifiers, we go, oh, that's just for babies. No, but if you do need one for a baby, maybe a baby shower gift, or you want to have it in the home, because children tend to get little respiratory things. And you know, the National Institute, this is an approved comment, by the way, the National Institutes of Health says that adding a humidifier to your house, to your space, will help with those cold and flu symptoms. So if anybody, you know, has a tendency to get sick, you want to have a good one, and you're like, okay, I know I need one. What do I look for? If you want that big tank so that you don't even have to give it another thought for almost a week, this would be the one. If you want to add essence that a lot of people like, this would be the one. And it's from LivePure. LivePure has USA-based customer service. So if you like making that phone call, question or problem, it doesn't matter. Maybe you just want to ask a question. That phone call will be taken right here in America and answered by an American. And then we always give a great warranty. Now, if you're thinking about, oh, what size room is this good for? Well, this does up to 430 square feet. So that could be a room that's like 20 by 21, for instance, which means we've definitely got you covered if you have that average size bedroom that is usually 10 by 12, 12 by 12, but we can do a space up to 430 square feet. Now, if you keep it on low, we're gonna get about 50 hours, so that's a lot of nights. If you keep it on high, then it's a little bit less, about 21 hours. But pick the level that brings you the most comfort, because that's what you want. So what happens in the winter is that you put on that heat, it feels good, space heaters, fireplace, and then take that humidity out of the air, and then your nose is itchy, your eyes are itchy. Sometimes your nose even bleeds a little bit in the morning because it got so dried out. Skin is dry, you're itchy, and you get that shock when you touch somebody you love. Well, guess what? Those are all signs that you need to put humidity back in the air. This is a great way to do it, and it's a cool mist. So super important if you're gonna have this around kids or pets, because there's no fear factor with a cool mist. And cool mist actually goes out into the air better, and we breathe it better, Helen. So you can see there's a lot of good features with this humidifier.
Yeah, I mean, I can't get over how pretty it looks. I mean, I think about this old ginormous humidifier I used to have, and I mean, this is so feature rich. Take a look, ultrasonic technology, the digital LED, it's a touch display. You have the Essence oil tray in the back, and I just popped it open. It says aroma on it, you know, sort of right there written on it. Removable antibacterial silver ion water tank. I love that. I mean, all the technology, and yet the price, this retails for $119. Today it's $59.99. $59.99, and you put down $20 and we'll send it to you. I'm actually obsessed with the sage. I think that looks so elegant. You saw, if somebody saw that in your room, they wouldn't even like, what is that? And I love that it's the cool, this is cool to the touch. I don't want anybody to think, oh, there's heat coming out of that. There is not. It is that cool humidity that, you know, again, Vonabelle mentioned that if a doctor says, you know, get the one with the cool humidity, that's what this one is, just telling you what it is. And $20 to get home, a $20 bill. That's all it will take for you to, you know, get it home. You have 30 days. If you don't love it, I think that even if you just don't want that itchy feeling in your skin and your hair really dry, you're gonna love this. So Vonabelle, thank you so much for bringing us such a great item, and we're happy the price is so low.
Oh, you're so welcome.
All right, my friend.
I think it's a win. Great colors too, like you said. So it's really a great unit. Thank you, Helen.
Thank you, Vonabelle. All right, we're gonna take a teeny little break and tell you about some new looks coming up here at HSN, and then we'll be back. I've got Earth Bright and another shark item coming up.